I'm about to say the wrong episode. It's episode 4, not episode 6. So, hello and welcome back to episode 6 of GregTech New Horizon in 2025, the 2.7 new release. We're going to be going, we've entered the Steel Age, and we're going to give a full base tour because I've done a lot of work. Last episode, we got the steam powered going, and then we are also able to unlock all our new tools. And the new tools allow us to really excavate in a 3x3 area a lot faster. So let's get right into it. Oh boy. And here we go. We'll take a look outside. This used to be, see how bad it looks way over there? It's just all a mess. Well, this continued all the way through here. This was all like this. I cut all of this back. This is going to be for future expansion inside with balconies to look out over things. Maybe a throne room, who knows? I've moved the smelter over and also started using it as, you could use seared stone. It doesn't look as nice, but it's easier to produce. And I've started to automate it as well. So I've got 28 blocks worth there. I've got 34 blocks of molten glass. We'll go over this in a second. And so we'll do the full tour. We've entered the Steel Age, and we're going to do a full base tour. I'd like to go over these things. I've been saving them up for an episode to open them. I was hoping they would work with the enchanted books because there is a recipe here, and it says just an enchanted book sneak. What is this? Power 1. Oh, Power 1. With that will get us a loot bag. So do I have a Power 1 here? I do. So will that work? That says Power 1. And it doesn't. A steam age and a sticky resin. And this isn't working? Why? Power 1. It should work with the sticky resin. Say why it's not. I don't know, but it's not. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments down below. I wanted to, do that way. Well, let's go and take a look here. Also, I've had a few issues with recording where it makes it jittery. I hope I've been trying different settings and trying different things memory-wise, and hopefully this will make it a little bit better. I mean, sometimes it's really bad where I have to redo the whole video, but this should be working. All right, let's open up these. I've been wanting to open these for a while now. What do we get? Gold coins from Thaumcraft. Gold ingot, nice. We'll take this. We'll put it there. And that there. All right, let's open this forestry bag. We got 8 apples. Loot bag. Ooh, some pizza. That's nice. We'll actually eat that. What's the recipe on this? Recipe. Let's see. Regular pizza, bell peppers, any kind of onions, some spice leaf. What's the recipe on that? It's coming out of the herb garden. I think I need to get an herb garden. I don't have any herb thing. Is there a recipe for this one? No. Okay. We'll just open a bunch of them. Tinker's books. Oh, interesting. So we got a hammer. What is this? Jelly beans? Are there uses for this? Nope. So we'll just eat them. A bunch of eggs. Spawn sheep. If we could get 2. A spawn wolf is nice. Some eggs. Some rough brownstone. This stuff is nice. It makes you run faster. Run pretty fast. This is what I want it to be. I think this is the one this is run faster. And this is run pretty fast. I like having roads made out of this so you can actually get around faster. Very cool. All right, we'll put all this away and we'll be right back. All right, I'd like some more skylights in here. So let's take a look at what we've got set up so far. I'd like this fully automated, but for now, let's take a look underneath here. We've got a long line of the hoppers, and they all just go right into a chest for us. So I just come over here and click these, and then they fill up and they automatically solidify. It takes the solid out and puts it in here. And then I can also add quite a few. I think we have stacks worth for like 1.5 stacks. Let's see if we can get 1.5. Let's find out how much we can actually melt down. Also, I think it's going to use all of this lava. It's already using this next one over. So there's a full stack. Ooh, more than 1.5 stacks. So there's still a little bit of room left. Looks like that. So that probably 90... What is that? Over 100? Very cool. Or almost 100? Or exactly 100. And it just does that stuff, and then I just come along. And I could put a clock here. I've tried doing the channel thing, where it drips into a channel and then does it, and it's supposed to be automated, but I'm not seeing it work that way, so I just come along and do this. Pretty nice. 5 clicks. I've just made 15 of them. Pretty cool. And I'll just put this in here right away. We'll put these 3 here. And I'll make some more, and I'll be right back. Hey, that looks better. Pick up all these broken pieces. And these are really easy to make. It's regular glass, and the regular glass is made with silicone, and I'll show you the recipe. What you're shooting for is this glass dust, and then quartz sand is made with, regular sand and a mortar, and then you just take this, and you'll get the small stuff, tiny stuff there, and you mix them together, you get the glass dust. Then I think I put it in the smelter, just like that, melt them all down, and out they come right over here. And they come out just like this with the clear glass. And then you can use a iron, one of these, the chisel, and then you can change, you can change everything up. You just put the thing there, and you can pick any of these types of glass. Nice. Next up, I wanted to take a look at these things right here. The walnut. I wanted to make the walnut oil. Let's see. Uses right here. Not walnut oil, but cooking oil. Well, I was checking out the different recipes. I tried this. I thought maybe we could plant the sunflower seeds, but you can't. I couldn't do it on the crop sticks, and I couldn't do it on regular farmland or grassland. Let me double check. Oh, you can't do it there. So I don't know about that. Maybe bone meal and hope for sunflower seeds or sunflowers. But so I'm going back to walnuts. I made a walnut tree just by mixing a walnut with an oak tree, and I just been picking them because I'm gonna need. I don't know. I won't need tons of cooking oil, but I'll need some. So I thought I could automate it better with and not have to come over here and manually pick these. But for now, I'll just manually pick them and get the oil that way. Or more cooking, which is right here. Temporarily, I set up the kitchen here. And let's even take this and this. And a little stove there and everything. I've gone with the strawberry jelly sandwich. I'll probably make other jelly sandwiches because you just change the type of jelly. And then you can make different sandwiches that way. And it's pretty easy. It's just the bread, which is the flour, which is simple to make. We'll actually go throw some in there. Let's do that right now. And you just have a cauldron here and chuck in the whole thing, and it changes the flour. That one and that. And now we have 2 stacks of dough. Very nice. I'll even put these back. I don't need them right now. Actually, I could use some more bread. So, I think that's buns. We don't want those. Let's let's just do the whole stack. 64 of them. We'll cook those off. Now we got some more bread. There's that one. The chicken sandwich is bread, mayo, which is just the eggs and chicken, and then the bread as well. Nice, I have that going. We have chickens over here and cows, and I'm carrying this stuff around on me because that way it reminds me I should feed these guys because I want more and more cows. I need cows for leather, for steak, all kinds of things. So we've got that going now. I've got plenty of chickens, too many. I'll probably have to restrict them. To you know, maybe right here and move and have less of them because, I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. How many? You get a lot of EXP too. And let me show you what I did with that. We just collected a bunch. And I've harvested these chickens too. Just like this. I mean, you can see this is too many I've got. So we're going to have plenty of feathers for arrows, all that kind of stuff. Plenty of eggs. You know what? Let's do this too. I always have fun with this stuff. Oh, I need a couple of pieces of chicken. Oh, it's cooked chicken. I already have that. Nice. Let's have some fun. Where'd they go? Way over there. I don't think they lived. Got a nice little room here to jump in and sleep away the night. Although I'm very safe. I've got all the exits have gates on them with pressure pads that are somewhat work nicely. So, can we eat anything yet? No, we can't. But I wanted to mix this with... Oh, if we mix this with this Mutandis, look what it changes it into. Cooked pork chop. Very cool. So now I've got that. I haven't eaten that chicken, raw chicken yet, and I'd like to do that too. I didn't find too much of that Mutandis yet, so I'm not going to be able to change like a whole stack full. What else can we do? Oh, let's take a look at this recipe. You just take a bucket and you get your bucket back with a pot, and you can get salt this way. You can get easy salt, which we're going to use right here to make us one of these. Now we have salted sunflower seeds. Very nice. And we'll put this stuff away in the extra, I guess. Looks like we have extra. And then, yeah, I'll just put these over here for now. Nice. Let's take a look at the list. So I also have to make a lunchbox. So I want 6 different foods instead of just these 3. And then what I'm going to do is put 3 more different peanut butter jelly sandwiches, because right now... Let's see. Let's open this up and take a quick look inside. We have that one, and it'll show the number of... Oh, on the right over there, it shows the number of haunches and the satisfaction, or this thing. That's a decent amount. It's okay. An okay food. So if I have 4 different sandwiches and these 2, that'll be okay for now. All right. Move this back. Let's take a look at the list. We got to do the full tour. We've done the rewards. We went over that. We went over the salt, the easy dough, yes. Not the snowballs. And then the full tour. The kitchen and the meals have gone over. And then the full tour. Let's go over that in this deal age. Let's go take a look. We'll start out here, and you can skip ahead if you don't want to see the tour. But, you know, some decoration, some flowers, little understair area here just for fun. And then stairs going up. Built this out. If we take a look, I've got to extend. This has been, you know, this got eroded by the landscape. So all this still has to be repaired. You know, and worked on all of this stuff everywhere. I've knocked out some buildings. Got our cows and chickens. We got this with the skylights. We're going to need big cannons up here. Probably this is all going to have to go. I might leave that there. It's old school. Built all the way around here. See if we can get over here. All this came through here. This is all needs to be worked on. Got this new path working. Came all the way over here. Did I make a pathway down? I think I did, but it's over this way. Wow, this is a long ways. Here's the pathway down. Nice. All this has to be worked on. That has to be chopped down. Probably a couple more of those houses gone. This needs to be worked on. And I even made a little... I'd like to figure out a nice bench with these trophies. This will be a little trophy area. Maybe put it like this and have a bunch of trophies on each side with maybe a bench here. That'd be kind of cool. What else? Nice. Moved this over to this side. This will probably get moved again, but for now, this is going to be the setup. I wish I had moved it maybe over 2 more, Maybe once these are empty, I'll break it down and move it a couple blocks, 3 blocks over, and kind of have it centered in this area. That'd be fine. Then have it as a centerpiece. What else have I done? Oh my gosh. These work tables are nice. See how once you get to the point where you can have these, you could set up a recipe, meaning something like this. Right now I have this set up. You could set up this recipe, have it remember it, and then you put all these items down below, and you can just make instant copies really fast. It's your first foray into a little bit of automation. You're still manually making it, but these are really, really valuable, these work tables. As I progress, I'll be using more and more of these. For right now, I'm using the crafting station kind of, to keep track of the recipes, because this is for steel production. I'd like another steel blast furnace, and it's going to share a wall too. Pretty nice. Got these, got our water buckets. I'll take the water buckets down. We've got our automated setup here, and it's actually done cooking. Wow. And this is it's using the creosote oil coming down into here. Nice. Let's do that. Oh, and I've got to make more of these things. Where are they? Right here. I'm going to make 2 more full ones. So that's 26. So I've got the 26 sticky resin ready to go. Let's go take a look outside. Oh, and then this is my workstation. Got all this organized over here. I'd like a bigger, maybe like a gold chest, so I have some more room in here connected to this one, because this is connected. That's why it would be like that. This feeds out of here into this. I've got a lot of iron so far. Nice. And then the random stuff in this section. What was I making with this? Oh, one of these. What's the recipe here? Should say recipe. Why doesn't it? Uses, recipe. It's not coming up. There's a quest for it. There's the uses. Oh, it's slightly damaged. Anvil. That's why I've got to actually repair it. Interesting. There's the recipe. And a couple of iron screws and a couple of... We can make one of those. We can make 2 of those. Let's just go recipe. We can make 2 of them right here. Why not? Let's do it, yeah. Now we've got a quest completed. So uses, go to the quest this way, click that, and we've completed it. And then we get a block of, we get both these. Sure, take that. Oh, we've got a bunch of these too. We completed all these different things. All the, you make the casting, put a stone head, excavator head in there, put the molten aluminum with copper makes the brass, and you make all these different heads. And then we got an excavator. That's how we got those tools. So let's do those too. Let's take them. Claim it. Claim this one. Sure. Wait, did it say claim? There. Claim. Back. Claim. Back. What, are we missing one more? Oh yeah. Better than iron. Oh, I got the 7 rod, and we get a hammer, a bench, and a large bacon sandwich. Claim it. Now we've cleared it up. Nice. And we've got some things to open up, so let's do that. I'm going to put this slightly damaged one right here for now, and then we have the 2 that we're going to use in the future. We'll just stick this away. We'll put it right there. We've got a container now for coins, bigger container. And then I separated all this, and you got your wood products here, your redstone in this one, any kind of mob drops I did in here. This is going to be for, the future ones. Don't know yet. Witchery stuff. We've got the gardens all throughout there. I don't think we have the herb one. See, we don't have that yet. All the slime related from the slime saplings. Dyes. Dirt. Gravel. Different weird rocks. Some of the marble I've been cooking off in different ways too to make it look nicer or different. A bunch of these. I need way more of these. So it's going to require probably I'll just, break down a bunch of this into that and make a bunch. I've got these cooked off and made. Wow, I didn't know I had those there. Those should not have been there. Done. Nice. All this has been cooking off. Only a couple in that one. Interesting. And then this. Let's see if we can do, I don't know, that many. And it should be cooking off over here. And they're not cooking, so let's get them in there. And that one. I like having stuff cooking. Oh, and it's using charcoal. I'd like to swap that over to buckets, but even this, if you just put 5 or 6 buckets in here, that's only 12 stacks. That's actually decent. Nice. And then a bunch of stuff over here. Bees, our extra armor, weapons, and tool equipment. So pretty good stuff. Drying racks for the leather that we're going to be tanned leather that we're going to make and dry right up there. Pretty good stuff. Clay, random, all the random stuff that I can't cook down yet. I got a container for that. We're in good shape. Looks good. And then all this stuff over here as well. And if I remember, I just come over and do that. Let's go take a look at the farm. That's got to be fixed. I don't like that sticking through there. The snowballs, if you ever get the witchery stuff, you just plant them, and now you can get easy snowballs. Just by going like this. Nice. And then we can replant the seeds. Snowballs are going to be made are used for a lot of things, so we'll just plant these right back. Perfect. All this stuff. Here's the tomatoes for the different things that I've been cooking up, the different veggie sandwiches. All the wheat. I've got 3 rows of wheat, and it's probably not enough. Like 2.5 rows. A bunch of cotton. I've been collecting all that. This is for the pigs that are coming. This is potatoes. We're going to be using that for different things as well. And then the wood that I expanded. Also, I expanded some peanuts here too. Peanuts needed to be expanded. But probably I have enough peanuts now. I could probably like just maybe get this many gone. Let's see. And then we'll hop on this. And we'll turn it back into grassland. I like that. See if I've got another room made right over here. We can sleep away the night. Right here. Even put a little potted plant down here to liven things up. All right. Let's take a look at this wood thing. Now this is a nice double row. Let's see how much we actually can get out of this. We're going to eat all these different things off really quickly just to get credit for them to be eaten. We're up to a whole nother set of health life bar things down there on the bottom left. Those orange hearts. And we'll eat the pork chop. Both jelly beans, I guess. And just enough so that we can eat a supreme pizza. Very cool. Look how much, if we can make these, let's put that on our list. Things to make right over here. I just push A and it goes over there. Nice. Oh, we've got a bunch of this. I've got to make these, so we'll get to that too. And we've cleaned this up. Let's open up these next bean bags. Like we got some ladders. What is that? GregTech Aerospace Advanced Reinforced Duct Tape. I think that's pretty cool for like moving boxes. Reinforced duct tape. I don't know. Maybe we can just make TD. I don't know what that's for. Cool. And just to save some space, we'll turn those into that. Oh, still not enough. Oh boy. Oh well. Oh, and the iron, if you ever need saw blades, that's how you make them. Just 2 of those, a hammer, and a file. Got extra saw blade on hand. I usually keep that one there just to remind myself how to make it, because it's not easy to look up in the NEI. Let's go grab that, what do you call it? Farm, not farm, but the wood farm. Also, I should feed the cows again. Let's do that. Hello, cows. Yep, we have enough time. Put this closer. I just don't want mobs getting in here for some reason, or them getting out, so I always leave a gap. Good enough for now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give them more space pretty soon, like move all those chickens over, move them nicely. Nicely. Nope. And we could go out the sideway here. Go out the sideway. And grow in those things as well. Just, I need those for different things. And this, I was having an issue with some weird spot. The mobs were, it might have been there, might have been a yellow spot right there that I didn't notice. But I put the torches out all over and I added this, but I haven't seen monsters spawn in a while. I think they were spawning right there. There was one yellow spot somehow that appeared. I might have been digging underneath and it hit a torch, and then, you know, that can happen. Let's take a look at this. All right. Well, usually I go like that so it doesn't, it forces the things into this spot. And I don't like having the apple in my hand either. Then I try to eat it if I'm hungry. And we just walk down this whole line. I extended this out all the way out to here, and I did the chunk claiming thing by holding shift and, you know, like that. And then right click takes it away, I think. I don't know how to take it away. Unclaim all chunks? No. Maybe just right click. Nice. Let's just walk down here. And let's see how many we get out of this thing. And usually I have to walk back. Ideally, I'd have something covering this so it doesn't fall in the water, but it's not that big a deal. And we'll come down here. I'm guessing we're going to get maybe 7 stacks of wood, which is a ton. And it's easy to do. But I do have so many things to check on and run now. I've got the chickens and the cows to deal with. I've got my smeltery doing its thing. I've got the farms. I've got plenty of food for a long while now. And then, this stuff right up here. I always have to check on this stuff and keep it going. I'm going to be automating this, so it'll take the stuff out and put it in, so I can just load up a bunch of wood, and I won't have to come over here and go like this. And then I got to make a big, massive iron tanks to drain all this creosote out as well. So that's full. Nice. This one's going. Saw that we peeked through down into this building that goes down into a dungeon down below. Massive dungeon down there. That's going away or cooking away very nicely. I mean, this is not too bad, but I mean, definitely needs the next upgrade with tin pipes and different wiring and, you know, down below. And then, what do I have cooking in here? Oh, are you kidding? Did I all this iron down here? Oh, I did. I wanted to cook off some extra iron. That's why. And I wanted to speed things up. Oh my gosh, I've got too much of the stuff here. Not too much. You can never have too much, but still. Quite a bit. And then we have a bunch of this. I've got to compress. Once I get a whole row, I got to do that in the compressor in the room over there. We've got our our steel down here. This takes so long. This takes an hour for 10. So you can set this for, you know, set it and forget it for 4 or 5 hours and you're good to go for that long. Nice. Let's do this. Do I have anything actually working in here? No, I don't even have any, I have buckets. But I have plenty of these, so let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, so that's working. I have this carved out for the piping that I'm going to need in the future, and there's a little bit of space on top to... I made sure there's space on top to do the work there as well. Then, I made a little side entrance this way. We're right back up here. I think this needed some. No. Oh, we'll just put it in here. Okay. Oh, let's do that one as well. We'll dump all this stuff in here. Oh, looks like we have some extra wood now. Guess we'll set it right there. Okay, so this covers all of this area. Let's go take a look at the steam area. See how I blocked this off and blocked that off? We go right, we're back down into this little room here, and we're peeking out this way. Pretty cool. This is the aluminum berry farm, and this is the experience berry farm. Once that's done, you know, you just collect them all like this. And I blocked off the water and above it, so they can't really bounce around too much. So you should be able to just walk down one aisle like this. And there'll be a couple strays, like there's a stray, but and you're not touching them because you're in a little pit here. You don't have to worry about running into them and getting hurt, because these things will hurt you if you stand on them or touch them directly. Let's come down here. I've got all this cooking off. These things have been going for, you know, look at this, all this ore, all this iron. And then this is going to get cooked off upstairs. Gypsum we needed for our second steel blast furnace. I've got another one right over here working. Yeah, this is all needs to be cooked off. Garnet sand? I'll take a look. What does that turn into? That one's fine. This garnet sand right here, what is this for? Oh, this might be a thing that I just dump in the impure. Weird. I'll deal with that in a second. Let's take our buckets of water. Take 4 out of each. Plenty of water. Plenty. So that's the steam stuff. And we'll just walk right back upstairs. And we'll get this cooking right over here. Usually I try to, you know, put the smaller stacks of whatever the thing's in there first. Like that one. And that's about it. It's just big stacks after that. Wow. It's going to be a lot of iron. Nice. We'll pop this in here. We'll put the water right here. So it's very organized. And I'm going to be using storage drawers as well. I'll start breaking into those and getting those worked into the mix. All the aluminum stuff I put over here. And this is cooking away. Let's see how many we have left. Only 4. So I'm glad I checked. I don't know what would happen if we mixed them. Those 4 are out. Come on, as soon as this fills up, it should fill up these 4. Then it should swap over to stone. Beautiful. And then I can just do more of these. This is a lot easier than actually making, you know, making those bricks. Way easier. And it counts, so I'll be moving this over and, you know, expanding upon that thing. We've got our tool forge. If you've ever made one of these, you're going to need alumite. There's the recipe for it. Let's see. There it is. Recipe right here. That's why we got aluminum. That's why we needed molten steel. That's why we needed to break the obsidian and melt it down in there. And then you get the alumite. And then you can do that item right here. Right there. And then you can start making the tool, you know, the regular, you know, this is how you actually make it. Then you kind of sit there. And I made these out of iron. I could probably swap over to steel and that'll last a little longer, but they last pretty long as is. This was steel and reinforced the hammer, the tool binding thing, the tools made out of obsidian. Nice. Put this back down. We probably can drop down the yeah, let's do this. That in there. Pop that out. Perfect. Take 2 of those. refill them just because it's a good thing to do. And we're in good shape. Then I think this goes here. We'll put half there. We have enough to make it now. We have enough to make plenty of this. We have enough to make this as well. I'll probably need some more buckets. Got 7 more. I should have filled them up when I was down there. And the buckets, I think, are just clay dust like that. Do we have enough clay dust here? Not really. Let's go like this. I want more buckets. I think we could take 2 of these and go like this. And before I run out, oh yeah, it only turns it into that. Look at that. 64 turned into 16. Before we run out of mortars, we should probably break down at least half of these into flint. Oh, we've got enough flint though. Just like that. And we don't have those. Let's take 32, 64 of those, and then we need 5 stacks, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we should be able to go like this. Oh, it's not going to be, only going to give us 32 or whatever it is, but that's okay. It's going to give us too many. Goes that way. Nice. And then we'll double click, shift, double click, put them right in there. And this is still, it only gave us 16, which is not very many. 3. And then we'll just cook that off as well by putting it in the front of the line. Perfect. Clay dust. Clay dust in there. Those are bricks. Oh, clay dust right there. That many. Only need more clay. So, have we gone over all this? Let's see. Easy snowballs, easy salt, seeds, the full tour. I think that's the full tour. Place feels bigger when I say it, but when we went out there, it was just the farm outside, the chickens and the cows. This, you know, this took a long time to do, but it's just for future expansion and everything. I gotta start making nice paths, like I started making the path there. I gotta move that over and, you know, really deck this area out as a big smeltery type area. More decorative stuff, so it just doesn't look as plain. Mixing in things, shrubbery, all kinds of stuff. Just making a nice home to live in. This is really nice to have when it's all decked out like this. It is so nice. Put that there. This indicates that here's the, you know, this is where I go down for this stuff. I got to automate that. And quest-wise, looks like I'll be doing, I'll knock off this. We've got the nether to go to. I've got to make, oh, we got here hammer time so we can get, start hammering things instead. I'll probably have to make, not have to, but I will be making this area, the steam area, bigger. Like knock out a whole wall there and set up just a hammering section. Maybe even swap over to iron tanks with just water tanks and have one water tank feeding all the machines. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is a pretty easy setup where you just, you know, you set up a water tank and then the small coal boiler. Oh, we're a little low on coal here. Let's go take a look over here. Should have some coal right up here. I actually know how to get around in here. It's kind of funny. That's a lot of coal taken out. But I barely ever have to fill this up. These things. I mean, very, very rarely. I think I've put it in there once. So, no big deal. Nice. And then this is just chunking through this. Still going. More and more and more. Very nice. I could probably, once this is done, swap over and just turn on, I'll probably turn on the compressor again. I've got them disabled with the mallet, which is not there. I must have moved it upstairs. I should make like 4 mallets and just put them there because I always end up moving my mallets around. And then maybe just put a steel forge right here. That'd be fine. Popped out. Yeah, we could do that. Plenty of things to do. Very cool. All right. So I have cows to feed, coke ovens to tend to. I'd like to compress some coal into coal blocks. Those aren't super important to do. I need more. Actually, I think I might need more of the coke ovens. Maybe like 2 more would be nice. I think I had 8 in my last playthrough. Pretty nice. And then we're just going to work through these quests and break into the low voltage. That'll be the next thing. What do we actually need for that? We could click this. Holy cow. No, low voltage. Welcome to this. Basic steam turbines. And a split. And it requires something to get that now. What's the recipe for this thing? Requires and. Oh boy. Recipe. Oh boy. What are these? Right there. What's the recipe for this? Circuits, steel casing. Oh, this is where we start using more steel up. So I probably need a second steel thing. Yeah. Before I start breaking into this. There's a lot to do. So with that, I hope this has been enlightening or interesting. I have a lot of fun with it. Have a good one and enjoy, guys. Very cool. I like this. Nice, decent workspace. Pretty cool. Oh boy. Lots of things to do yet. Have a good one and enjoy.